There you go. Roger Staubach.
Nice to meet you, Roger. I'm Hugh.
Nice to meet you too.
Let's get this interview started. I got a football we can throw around if you want.
Alright.
Alright. So, while you were in college, why'd you choose to go serve your time in the military instead of going pro?
Well, it all started when this man named Gil Branty, I think that was his name, he came to my high school in Cincinnati, and he originally came to look at our center, but he was viewing some film and thought the quarterback was pretty good, so he tried persuading my mom to get me to go play for him, for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But she kind of threw him out and wanted me to join the military instead.
You said you had some heroes that are in the military. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, well, a buddy of mine named Tommy Holden served in Vietnam for a little bit. He showed some courage in the military, and I guess just a couple of my heroes are just men who served and fought for our country.
It's good. I like that.
Thanks.
Now, after you served in the military, you were drafted to the Cowboys. How did you think you and your team could distract society from like the horrors of the world going on, like the Cold War and later Vietnam?
Well, I believe that we could just put together, a decent team that Americans would love watching on Sundays, and they would have a better, winning attitude towards America.
You being the king of comebacks, I bet that was pretty exciting watching you all on Sundays.
Yeah, especially that Super Bowl that I won.
Yeah.
They loved that.
Now, when you were playing against the Cowboys, did you ever have flashbacks from when you served over in Vietnam?
I had a couple. I mean, they weren't too severe to have a big impact on my playing, but, I mean, they came every now and then. Nice throw. But, yeah, I mean, they weren't too big of a deal.
So nothing that got in the way of your gameplay?
No.
Now, back to you when you were over in Vietnam, what are some of the strongest memories you had when you were over there?
Well, there is this one time we, in our little base, in between the huts, we had this field, like a football field, and we named it after me. It was called Staubach Stadium. So, I mean, that was pretty cool that they named that after me.
Were you part of naming it, or was it a surprise to you?
No, they took me completely by surprise, but I enjoyed it.
That's cool. They must have thought a lot of you.
Yeah, they did.
Well, Roger, thank you for coming in and let me do this
No
interview
problem,
with you.
man. Anytime. Now go on.
La 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 la.